From Los Angeles, TraderInsight.com presents Dr. Adrian Manz in the war room and at the helm with today's look at stocks and sectors on the radar.
For TraderInsight.com, this is Adrian Manz, and this is Stocks and Sectors on the Radar for Friday, December 19th, 2008. Well, General Electric got downgraded, and as you see here, the Dow Jones Industrial Average managed to finish right back down in the middle of the box again. Again, I'm going to say when bad news comes along, got to be happy that it happens towards the top of that range and not at the bottom, or we would break right out of the bottom of the box and be on our way down to retest lows. What seems to be happening here is that the market is essentially now range bound in the 8,300 to 8,900 range. Can't break out above 9,000. Can't really break down below 8,300. We're going to see what happens. Going to see sooner or later this is going to have to resolve itself. I'm less and less convinced that we'll be moving lower, but you know, we're just one piece of bad news away from the next 500-point drop here. So let's hold on and see what happens. Now, on the session, the Dow was down 219.35 points to close at 8604.99. 1,313 stocks advanced, 1,803 stocks declined, and NYSE total volume was 1.417 billion shares. As for the rest of the indices, saw much the same kind of price action as is usually the case nowadays. NASDAQ 100 here, NASDAQ Comp, all look about the same. For Friday's trading, I've got a couple of things on the radar. I've got a switch hitter pullback set up in Capital One Financial Corporation. Even on the heels of the news that mortgage rates are at an all-time low and everything else, this thing just looks like it's ready to make a move lower again. So I'm going to watch it for a move below 29.09. If it does that, then I'm going to establish a short position if I have additional weakness in the indices and the financials in particular, and I'm going to be looking for a move essentially lower on the switch hitter to 27.93 or so. So it could potentially be a pretty big move if we get it. Then I've got FPL Group. This is a fastball expansion of range and volume to the upside. We've got all the criteria in place here. It is looking to go long at 50.79 on this one. If I get, again, a sector move that corresponds to what this baby's doing, I'm going to look for a volatility target on it just up around 51.19 on a first wave higher. So we'll see if that comes to be tomorrow. Then I've got the oils. In the oils, I've got Helmerich and Payne. This one looks ready for an additional downside move. I've got a 1990 or so possible entry on this if I get oil and gas index support. Oil and gas, of course, is XOI.X. For those of you on Realtick, the rest of you, it's going to be XOI something. I'm also looking at Noble Corporation. This one I'm watching below 2209. And again, I'm looking for a move down to recent just interim support for volatility move, probably down into the 2150 or so range. And then I've also got Transocean, ticker symbol's RIG. 4780 is the possible trigger on this one. And I've got a 4640 initial target on it, just down into these lows and opens here where they overlap for a bounce. And so just a narrow little target on that one. And then finally, I've just got Investment Technology Group. This is an infield fly setup that I'm going to be watching 2155 or so. If it reverses lower, I'm going to be looking for this one to take a move down and retest these tops and opens and closes back a few months on the chart here. So down to around 2105 or so. And I have also got Stancorp Financial. This one's also an infield fly setup. Not as strong of an infield fly since this the move that it had to the upside was not. This is probably not the strongest move in the world as far as getting this thing overextended. But nevertheless, the price action that it had on Thursday would indicate that there's probably going to be a retest of these highs and lows down here around 37.45 or so. That would be a long-term move. In the shorter term on the day trade, I'm probably going to be looking for something pretty tight right around 38.50, 38.60 or so. So that's stocks and sectors on the radar. If you have any questions, email me, Adrian at traderinsight.com. Have a great trading day on